100,000 point club. We got to dive into the 200,000 point club. In second place, it's Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee with 246,000 points. But that's not the only club we got. We got another club. It's 300,000 point club with 318,000 points over at the Corner Bar in Goodhue. It's not Lucky, our number one player in the state of Minnesota.
That's some top tier players, but we also got some top tier locations going at it. In 10th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 205,000 points, with 217,000 points. In 9th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood. 8th place, it is the reigning champs, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 229,000 points. With 252,000 points in 7th place, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven. 6th place, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 274,000 points. With 279,000 points in 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center. 4th place, American Legion Fridley with 298,000 points. Now, it's time for the 300,000 point club, because in 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge in Mapleview with 359,000 points. But now we skip over the 400,000 point club and dive right into the 500,000 point club. As second place, we now have VFW Spring Lake Park with 523,000 points. Longtime first place holders now getting passed up by this number one location, Corner Bar in Goodhue, with 534,000 points.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's been an amazing, it's been a record-setting season already here in 2021 season 10. It's been a fast, furious, and a fun one. So listen, from 12 to 1, we jump into the Twiking Zone 7 days a week. We broadcast it live Monday through Friday. You're going to want to be around for all the Twiking Zone action. Hey guys, well, we have had a great PGL season so far in season 10.
Yeah. Hey guys, and we're getting into some Jackpot Hunter, but first, getting into some Lucky 4 bingo. We're super excited today because we have over $44,230 on the line in this Lucky 4 bingo, and we've been building up for a while.
Exactly. You guys are going to want to throw a couple dollars at this right now before we get into Jackpot Hunter here.
23 games of Jackpot Hunter, but you just get this one chance at Lucky 4 bingo, so get enrolled, press play, as we are streaming live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/Pilot TV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name is Mega Soda on both YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, but you know where you can now see us on? It's Pilot TVs, because we're giving them out. We had a couple Pilot TVs go out and get installed last Friday at some locations, and so we'll go over those locations for you guys really quick. And those aren't going to be the only locations that have Pilot TVs.
Oh yeah.
So it's cool stuff. We have one go out at Clay's, Dito's Bar, Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, 152 Club, Villa Bar and Grill, and VFW Coon Rapids. All have new Pilot TVs in them. So.
Yeah, just got installed this last Friday, and I'm sure we'll be getting some more people from the installations that have happened throughout this week. So I can't wait to see everybody who is rocking the Pilot TVs. But we've moved on to a mini jackpot, now a must-go jackpot, and we got two people 2 balls away, Bull and Jamie Lee, all trying to take home this $3 must-go prize. But we'll see how many balls it has to drop for them to be able to do it. Sometimes it takes forever. Now Bobo joining them at Corner Bar Goodhue. Make sure you say hi to Bull. But now Jamie Lee is now one ball away. Let's see over at Maynard's restaurant in Rogers. Let's see if they can get this one. But there's a lot of people joining them.
Yeah, we're seeing if we can give out this one. But yeah, the jackpots, even though we missed this one, we still have more jackpots going out, and we've had a bunch of jackpots go out this week.
Yeah, we have 19 jackpots for the week. 303 for Season X. We definitely want to get some jackpots out today, as we had 0 jackpots go out yesterday in our live bingo. And so, but there it is. We got Roderick winning $3 over at Corner Pocket and Rice. 15, 6, 65, and 75 are our lucky 4 numbers. We're going to be watching out for game number 15 and game number 6.
Yeah, 2 of our lucky games there, so we'll keep an eye out for those games. But we are just going over that we have no jackpots go out yesterday. But you know what that means is that we have really great jackpots going out for you guys today, or can go out for you guys today.
I mean, we got 252 ball progressives right now.
Exactly.
A $1,182 minor and a $20,143 major. You win it in 52 balls or less. You're able to take home the major and the minor. It's going to be huge chunks of cash if we're able to do that today.
For sure. I mean, that major is going to shoot up to 54 balls at $2,500. And we're looking to get that minor up to $2,000 to get that to 54 balls as well. Obviously, you can still take that major and the minor at the same time. So it's all good looks right now. I mean, these roll and grow with how much money they get.
Yeah, they definitely grow really quickly, and so we're hoping to give them out today. I mean, 52 balls or less, that's what we give out all of our Vikings jackpots in, and so definitely get enrolled in these games. But also check out our E-Tab games, because we are always giving money in the E-Tabs, and it's a bunch of different games, a bunch of different locations, always taking home a bunch of jackpots. So we like to check in with a singular location and see what they did just the day before. And so today we're checking in with HR Pesties to see what they did on Monday.
Yeah, on Monday they had 4 E-Tab jackpots go out. I mean, it was pretty bananas, if I do say so myself. But yeah, they had Going to Mexico giving out $600, Going Bananas giving out $750, Wild Walleye giving out $750, and Moonshot giving out $1,500. That's 4 jackpots in total going out just yesterday, only at HR Pesties.
Yeah, and in 4 different games. I love it whenever there's a variety of games that
Usually
they go out.
There's a double. There's at least like one double.
Exactly.
In there, but there was 4 different games there, so a lot of diversity in those wins.
Yeah, luck in all the games, and so make sure you guys are checking out the E-Tabs. But as you're checking out those E-Tabs, make sure you also check out our Facebook page. You can give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you gotta do is search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more, like a website link on our Facebook to see our link tree with links to bar locations, other socials, and so much more on that as well. And so definitely check out our Facebook page. It's the hub of all of our information.
Yeah, make sure you click on that website link. Don't like it. It's
yes, I said like it. Make sure you click on the website link. If you get confused from what I just said, you can also just message in on Facebook and ask any of those questions that you may have, because sometimes technology can get confusing, and so you can just message in and it's that easy. We love making it easy for you guys. But we got 3 seconds to get enrolled in game number 1 of Jackpot Hunter.
Yeah, we're getting in here. We have a $16.60 must go here, and that major and minor are looking real spicy. We got some players coming in. We got a Bowl up there. Bowl just joined that 25K club in the Jackpot Hunter. So, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, I haven't even checked out the standing shakeups that have happened, and so I'm super excited to see them. I know you were on the Vikings broadcast earlier today. You're also on the Cup of Joe broadcast today. But speaking of Vikings and Cup of Joe, that's how we start off every single day. Cup of Joe, it goes from 11:30 all the way till 11:50, giving you guys a little 10-minute break before the live bingo gets started at 12 o'clock, because that's when we get started with the Vikings bingo. It runs from 12 all the way till 1. And were you guys able to give out that jackpot?
No, unfortunately we didn't, but that just means it's going to roll and grow. And I mean, I think that it was getting up there where it was pretty close to $10,000.
Ooh, that means it is a big $9,000 jackpot, and so we're super excited. Definitely come out tomorrow, as that Vikings bingo jackpot is still available.
Yeah, crazy stuff there. But we also have that Jackpot Hunter that's right after that. It's from 1 to 4 p.m. at 25-cent cards. And again, this is the 25-cent cards, higher odds, a lot more cards.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of bang for your buck. You guys just had that going on before the Lucky 4 bingo.
I mean, yeah, you can get 4 of those cards for the price of you getting 1 of these cards. And so, I mean, really good bang for your buck. You can get yourself a lot of opportunities to win some really good prizes because those prizes also grow and go out really quickly as well.
Yeah, but we have that Lucky 4 bingo at 4 p.m. That's next right after that Jackpot Hunter. You guys just did it right a couple seconds ago, or maybe you missed it, but it didn't go out, so nothing to sweat too hard about.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's at over $44,000, so crazy stuff for that Lucky 4 bingo.
Yeah, and we are always looking for the crazy stuff in the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. That runs, you're in it right now, it runs from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. That'll be when we get off air, and we have all of these great progressives for you. But after we get off air, before I keep on talking about stuff, we got a winner.
Yeah, it's a Jamie Lee and No Show. Both getting splitting that $16.60 there. Jamie Lee from Maynard's Restaurant Rogers, and then McPeedy's Sports Bar and Grill is hosting No Show. So
yeah, good job to both those winners in this game number 1 of the broadcast. Now we're getting rolled into game number 2. But I was talking about right after we get off air. We head into a little bit of Skull Bingo, but that doesn't really last for long as it is one of our PGL specialty nights.
Oh, yeah, it's Mega Soda Game Night.
I don't know why I wanted to wiggle my hands around, but it made me want to do it.
It's because Mega Soda Game Night is that exciting. Yeah, it's at 6:40. It's every Tuesday. That coverall 54 balls, that's $3,704 for you guys. That jackpot there for that Jackpot Jungle coverall.
Oh, yeah, no, the Jackpot Jungle coverall always growing and rolling quickly. But you can come out for the Skull Bingo that sandwiches that Mega Soda Game Night. Coverall $4,881. Large frame $2,937, and a line prize of $297. All great jackpots in that Skull Bingo.
Exactly. But another little special night sandwich, as we like to call it. The Wild Wednesday sandwich, instead of the Mega Soda Game Night sandwich, we have the Wild Wednesday sandwich. This Wild Wednesday's 7 to 9 every Wednesday. So you have 1 hour of Skull Bingo beforehand, 1 hour afterhand, and 2 hours of Wild Wednesday in the middle. So great stuff for that. But yeah, it's tomorrow, Wild Wednesday. That coverall is 52 balls. That's at $7,529, and that's 25-cent cards. So that's a lot of bang for your buck for a 52-ball coverall. That's at $7,529. The 25-cent cards give you a little bit better odds and a little bit more bang for your buck. So it is definitely one you guys are going to want to check out and be there for.
I know I'm always on the edge of my seat during that Jackpot Jungle game, and so I bet you guys are as well. And so I'm hoping to give it out this week on Wild Wednesday. But we're also going to be trying to give out great prizes on our final PGL night, and that is Vikings Game Day. That's going to be coming to you guys at 11:30 this Sunday as our Vikings take on the Ravens. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to play a bunch of football-themed games, and we're going to also be talking about everything that is happening with our Vikings. And so be there or be a Packer.
Yeah. Or be a Packer.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with, because I mean, who wants to be a part of the Packers?
No one. It's only that people that are, really, really awful human beings. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding.
Yes, if you are a Green Bay Packers fan, we do not actually hate you guys. We just hate the organization. But definitely come out.
And Aaron Rodgers.
Specifically, Aaron Rodgers. I even get more upset when he's hosting Jeopardy.
Yeah, I love Jeopardy, but when Aaron Rodgers hosts it, I hate Jeopardy.
Ever since he did, I haven't watched a single Jeopardy show since he's done it.
Wow, I mean, that's dedication to the hate, and I appreciate that.
Have you watched a single one since he hosted it?
No.
Exactly. Boom, it's went downhill since he's hosted it.
It's true. Very
it's
true.
just facts. We're just speaking facts out here. But definitely come out for Vikings game day at 11:30. We'll be playing games all the way up till the Vikings halftime, and so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we are facing off against the Ravens, but we can get into more detail when we go into the Vikings news later.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. What we got in store for you guys now is some National Days action. And after the virtual cornucopia of National Days we had yesterday, we just have a measly 3.
I kind of, I'm all right with that because this one does not get my stomach rumbling like yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday I was so hungry after reading about all those different foods.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the pizza calzone one, or just the it was just calzone, but that was just, I was like, oh, man.
And then we had to look up the pictures of the deep fried clam, and it just made me think of like little like chicken nuggets. Like, I was like, oh, I can eat that. That looks good. Yeah. And so I was so hungry after yesterday's.
Yeah, but this next Food National Day definitely does not make me that hungry.
Yeah, it's not that hungry. I don't dislike them.
Yeah,
it doesn't make me like.
I kind of dislike them, but yeah, you can like it, and I don't think bad upon you. It's just not my type.
Yeah, before you keep on talking about, before you even get into National Day, we got Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue taking home $15.20 on that 65 ball must-go prize. Good job, Bull. Bull's been a big-time player the last 2 days that we've been broadcasting.
Yeah, Bull has been is trying to get to one away, who's in second place right now. So
closing the gap a little bit, and so we're excited to see it. But just read the next National Day, as we've already explained that it's a food day.
National Deviled Egg Day. This well-loved food wows guests during the holidays. Designers have even created special design carrying dishes in place just so you can deliver your deviled eggs safely and in style. The deli section of the grocery store prepares packaged deviled eggs. They can even be found in some convenience stores too. I would not recommend you buying convenience store deviled eggs.
Just make your own.
Yeah, that sounds like a really like food poisoning in a bag to me.
It may be. I don't know. That scares me, just getting the grocery store deviled eggs. But I definitely love a good just homemade deviled egg.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. I like a good boiled egg. So it's probably around the same thing, So
yeah, it's not that crazy.
I can't hate you if you like a deviled egg. So.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that I feel like there's a lot of people out there that feel very in between about a deviled egg. Yeah. Because I mean, it's super tasty, but if it's not done right, I can agree with you. I will completely turn away from it if it's not done correctly.
Yeah.
But there are people that know how to make it definitely correctly. But we got another National Day, and because it's a Tuesday, we know what kind of day it is. We have a few things that are for sure, and this one is that it's going to be a National State Day, and it's National Ohio Day. Recognizes the 17th state to join the United States. You think that's a little late. Known as the Buckeye State, the mother of the modern president, and the first state to enter the country from the Northwest Territory. Happy National Ohio Day. We've lived in Ohio for a little bit.
Yeah, we did for a little stint.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of Ohio stench on us.
Yeah, I have pictures of me wearing an Ohio jersey, Ohio State jersey. It was gross. I don't know how I was ever allowed to do that. But yeah.
It happened. I think
I like Cedar Point.
Cedar Point, yeah, Cedar Point's probably about the only thing in Ohio that I like.
They got good roller coasters. Yeah. The really boring drive. Yeah. If you ever drove through Ohio?
Yes, I do. At least I remember. I've never actually physically driven through Ohio.
But if you have actually driven yourself through Ohio, it is a boring drive.
Oh, yeah.
It is definitely a boring drive. So, I mean, but whoever is from Ohio, if you guys are fans of Ohio, there you go. Good, I don't know. Tell us what's in. Check in. Convince us elsewise that it is a good state to go hang out at. I just don't know what to do there.
Yeah, it's true.
They got some decent. I mean, Ohio State. I feel like Ohio State is like one of the biggest things there. Like they're good at sport. Ohio State's good at sports, and that's what you do in Ohio. You go and like watch Ohio State things.
Definitely, I feel like that's true. It just has to be true. But yeah, we have more. We have one last national day to give to you guys here. It's Traffic Directors Day. Broadcast traffic professionals schedule and work diligently with programs, announcements, and much more on our national broadcast stations. These experts ensure that listeners get the daily dose of their favorite programs, but that their commercial supporters get the airtime they paid for. So, yeah.
Okay, so this is a little different than what I was expecting. So this is about keeping the like TV programs running right.
Yes. I also thought, because I think I was spaced out a little bit when Jay Higgs was talking about this earlier today, and I had just spaced out, and then after he was done saying it, kind of brought myself back to reality and was like, oh yeah, making sure that people get paid is a really good thing. Yeah, I definitely thought that.
Before you keep on talking, we got a winner here. We got Bill Carson at the North Bar in St. Paul and Bowl at Corner Bar in Goodhue, splitting that $21.80 must-go prize. Good job, Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, also good job, Bill Carson. But I mean, Bowl getting the win right there, definitely going to be affecting his standings as he just continues to win.
Yeah, and he was winning quite a bit yesterday as well.
Yeah, he was winning yesterday. I saw him winning in the 25-cent edition. He's been hot today.
Yeah, we'll see if this it gives him the boost he needs to get into that second place spot. We'll see. But yeah, as I was saying, I thought that it was like car traffic director, and so then I kind of mentioned directing traffic, and Jay Higgs didn't say anything, so I just went on still thinking that it was traffic direction until I just read it right now.
That is hilarious. So I'm happy that you now know that it's about making sure people's favorite TV programs are getting scheduled correctly.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the people that saw me doing that earlier
didn't realize
that or didn't hear me, because I probably looked a little bit funny when he just talked about TV broadcasting, and then I was like, yeah, hopefully getting paid for doing traffic direction, you know, conducting all the cars and stuff works out, you know. So
that's hilarious, because he didn't even say anything to me. He must have zoned out you, and you must have zoned out him, and just completely disconnect from the entire thing.
Yeah,
that is hilarious. So yeah, happy Traffic Directors Day. We definitely love that. Did you have a favorite scheduled program when you were a kid? Like a show that you knew came on at a specific time? You don't have to remember the time, but you remember, like, you're like, oh, I got to be on the couch at this point to watch it.
Oh, I think it used to be with like Ben 10. When Ben 10 would come on, you know, when that was like a big thing for me as a kid. Like, I was like, man, I got to be on for when
the new Ben 10 Omnitrix or whatever.
Yeah, Cartoon Network was playing some Ben 10. So it was usually always at the same time, and so you just show up during that time and hope that they're airing a new episode. And
no, I completely get it. I was big Ben 10. I mean, we watched kind of the same shows though. Like we were like those kind of shows.
You would watch something, and then like me and Gabe would be like, oh yeah, let's watch it too. You know, like it was just that type of dynamic because the older brother was watching the show.
Oh yeah, and I like to think that I had a decent judgment. I mean, I watched Ben 10 and like Teen Titans. Like those are pretty good shows right there.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I can't really argue with you though, because I mean, I watched the same shows and I thought it was cool because, and even if it wasn't that good, I probably would have said it was good if you were like, yeah, this is cool. Like I would have been like, yeah, this is cool, man.
Yeah, this is really cool. Definitely love those favorite shows, making sure they're on time. A show that I wish I would have watched live would have been the Lost series.
Oh.
I watched it when I got into high school after it went on to Netflix, and I really enjoyed it. But I felt like if it was a week-to-week show, it would have been so much more fun to watch because the plot twist that happened each episode and leaving you on the edge of your seat at the end of each episode, it would have been so fun with that series.
Yeah. Either that, or it may have been just infuriating because then you would have to wait each week to find out.
That's probably more what it would be like, and I enjoyed binging it way more. But I gotta say, I think it would be a lot of fun. There's a lot of those shows that I feel like it would be a lot of fun to watch them week to week and stuff like that. And you just know no spoilers or anything about it. Just a lot of fun. But we had a lot of fun watching our Twins play this season, and we got a partnership with the Minnesota Twins and created an ETAB game. Twins win. It's at all of your favorite Minnesota bars right now, and you can pick a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round. If you pick the right one, you're going to be winning huge chunks of cash.
Yeah, and the World Series is going on right now. They're playing today at 8:09 p.m. And the Atlanta is leading 3-2 against Houston here.
Oh.
So yeah, the Braves took home 3 games, and Houston the Astros here are trying to make a comeback. I think the Astros were down 1-3. And they have now brought it to 3-2, so they could have this comeback victory.
Oh, we got some winners here.
Oh yeah, it's MM Yags here from Moose Lodge Waite Park, and guess who it is? It's Bull from Corner Bar Goodhue getting another win. So, yeah.
Wow, that's some huge stuff for Bull. Bull just keeps on winning. That is awesome. But we're going to take a look at the odds and props for game number 6 that we're heading into for the Astros Braves. Right now, the spread is 1.5 as Houston is the favorite.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who's your prediction to win in this one right here?
In this one right here, I think that the Braves have a momentum going, and it's been pretty back and forth.
It's been neck and neck all series long.
I think that the Braves have a little bit of a momentum swing, and they're looking to make a comeback, and they're going to play really hard. So I think that the Braves are going to win this next game.
The Braves did win the last 2 of their matchups in this series so far. But, I mean, you got the Astros, who took home 2 in a row in game number 2 and game number 3, has taken 2 back in the game number 4 and game number 5. Now they're going back home for this game number 6. I mean, getting going back home after 2 tough losses. I gotta say, I'm going with the Astros on this one. Astros, I mean, they're a big time team. They know how to play in those big situations, and so I think that they are able. They're going to be.
Was I saying the Braves?
Yeah, you were saying the Braves are. We're gonna win it.
Sorry, I meant Astros. That's what I meant.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if I was thinking. I was thinking whoever was down.
Yes.
I was thinking that the Astros, because they're down 3-2 and they have taken home 2 wins and they have momentum going into it, right? Because they won the last 2.
Yes.
If I'm correct. And they're going back home. Yeah, that's what I meant. I think I might have just said Braves, but I meant Houston Astros. So.
Yes, yeah. I mean, Houston Astros, they are the favorite. They're at home. But here's why you should back the Braves. Atlanta's offense has been excellent this season with the top 4 marks in the National League in runs, home runs, OPS, and total bases in slugging percentage in 2021. The Braves were even better in the current incarnation, leading the NL in home runs after the All-Star break, and Atlanta also was the superior starting pitching option for game number 6. Frieds is on full rest, and the talented left-hander posted a 3.04 ERA in the 165 innings this season. I mean, they got the. So I mean, Braves sound like they got a huge win in the fact that their offense has been clicking since the All-Star break. They got the offensive thing going, and the defense is so dependent on having a good pitching game that the Braves also have the superior pitching option for game number 6. It should mean that the Braves are the favorite, but the Houstons are at home. The Houston has taken 2 back in the has taken one on the chin from the Braves in game number 3 and game number 4, and so they need to. I mean, they came off a big win in game number 5. Astros did. They're at home. It looks like Astros got the momentum, but the Braves, they have superior other things heading into it. It's going to be a tough matchup tonight.
Yeah, definitely a tough matchup, but we also have some tough matchups in our Twiking zone.
In the Twiking zone.
Yeah, I had funny thing is that I actually had Big John mention to me about how you've been doing more random noises for the Twiking zone lately, and he sounded like he was slightly annoyed by it.
Did he? Oh, that
just
makes
slightly.
I like it
because that's us being annoyed by it. It's kind of an over exaggeration.
Oh,
of it,
yeah.
But it definitely was like he was like, I don't know why he keeps doing all the noises. Like
we got Rocks over at American Legion Stillwater taking home $26.40 on that 64-ball Musco prize. Good job, Rocks. But yeah, we're getting into the Twiking zone. I have been changing up the noises every once in a while, and I have a lot of fun with it. And so it's the Twiking zone. I mean, I can do whatever sound I want.
You hear that, Big John?
Big John. I don't need to stick with some off-brand Twilight Zone music. I'm going to do whatever comes in my head.
All right. Well, as long as we can keep going over these player standings.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
In 10th place, we got Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park, 128,000 points. 9th place, Kick It at Bleachers with 142,000 points. 8th place, Puts over at Lucky's Tavern with 149,000 points. With 166,000 points in 7th place, we got Joni at VFW North St. Paul. 6th place, it's Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven with 170,000 points. With 181,000 points in 5th place, we got Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley. 4th place, it's Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 189,000 points. With 197,000 points in 3rd place, we have SNS at Willy McCoy's Vandover. Now we're heading into the 200,000 point club. With 246,000 points in 2nd place, we got Lucky Tim at American Legion Shakopee. Then the number 1 player in the entire state of Minnesota is in the 300,000 point club because it's not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 318,000 points.
Wow. I mean, not Lucky. They're really killing these standings.
Yeah, I mean, in the 300,000 point club this early on in the season, I mean, already setting records for points scored in a Twiking zone. And, I mean, we still have 2 months to go.
Yeah, not only just not Lucky, but even like Lucky Tim and SNS are really pushing the limit for how many points, people can score right now.
Lucky Tim has the score of the first place player Elsa last year.
Like right now.
Right now has Elsa's number 1 score in the entire state of Minnesota at the end of Season 9. He has it with 2 months still to go in Season X.
Yeah, that is crazy stuff right there. I mean, really a ton of scoring. But, I mean, the standings and craziness doesn't stop there because we've got crazy location standings here. In 10th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 205,000 points. Then in 9th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood with 217,000 points. 8th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 237,000 points. 7th place, it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 254,000 points. 6th place, it's Carboni's Pizza and Pub Oak Park Heights with 276,000 points. 5th place is Lakefront Bar in the Center, 279,000 points. And then we're jumping into our 300,000 point club with 4th place American Legion Fridley, 301,000 points. And then in 3rd place is Bayview Lounge the second with 359,000 points. And then we're moving on from our 300,000 point club, not to our 400,000 point club, but into our 500,000 point club, because these 2nd and 1st place spots have been pushing the limit of what's good and what isn't. I don't know.
Push it to the limit. I feel like that's a song.
Oh yeah, it for sure is. I'm trying to remember the song, but it's okay. We got VFW Spring Lake Park with 525,000 points, and then in 1st place is Corner Bar Goodhue with 534,000 points. I mean, just crazy stuff for those location standings. Yeah. But speaking of crazy stuff, we always have crazy E-tabs.
Yeah, we do have some crazy E-tabs, and right now our E-tab spotlight for this broadcast is easy money. Head over, get in the bank truck.
The ATM, it looks like you're kind of just outside of an ATM with it. Like that's the front of an ATM there.
Yeah, head over to the ATM and try and cash out some big amounts of cash in the fun game. Easy money. You can even try out triple easy money. There's a lot of fun different E-tab games, so definitely go check out easy money, but you can also check out the 50 different charitable E-tab games that we have available. Play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. Awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Yep, we got a winner here. It is Twist.
Yeah, over at Pete's Repeat in Carson, taking home that $30.80 must-go prize. Good job, Twist. And now we're getting enrolled into game number... Let's see, what game are we in? Check it out. We're getting enrolled into game number 7 of the broadcast. So that means that was a lucky game number 6. Now getting into game number 7. We didn't talk about the luck. And so we're going to just move the luck from game number 6 into this game number 7, doubling it up a little bit and making it ultra lucky.
I feel like that's unfair.
Why?
Because whoever just won the 6th game, it should have been extra lucky. You know, they're now extra lucky for the rest of the broadcast.
Oh, is that how that works? I thought it was just like that game was extra lucky. But I guess, yeah, it could go to the winner. That's like, you know, I tell you what, the winner in that game's extra lucky and the winner in this game's extra lucky because I already said it. And so now it's happening. Extra luck going out to everyone. We got Twist getting a little bit of extra luck. And now we're going to have some more luck in this game to try and give out this 52-ball coverall of over $21,000.
Yeah, for sure. We're looking to give that out. Crazy stuff. Did you go over the fact that we have more pilot E-tab games?
Yes, I did talk about the 50 different charitable E-tab games that are awesome.
Yeah, but what is also great is you guys earning PGL points, and you can only do that if you're signed up at PGL.world. So please sign up on PGL.world to become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has lots of great information in it. You'll also use this account to sign to the Player Connect app. Yeah, guys, please become a part of the family. We want you a part of the family.
In the inner circle.
You know, there's benefits. There's lots of benefits to becoming a part of the family. But yeah, and if you do, one of the benefits is that we'll highlight you because we just love to see new players joining up.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We got our new player spotlight here to go over.
And here it is. We got Solar Bones. Rosie KO 57, Dirty D 6996, Derek Beth 6, Beth Femfet. Yes, and Sneakers.
Sneakers, that is I like that name because it reminds me of a good pair of sneakers.
Yes, I love a good pair of sneakers, and yes, good job, sneakers, for joining the signing up at PGL.world to become a member of our league. Good job to all of those players. But you can not only just use that to get PGL points, you can also use it to get into the Player Connect app, which can also get you into the Sports Link e-tip boards. We love the Player Connect app and everything that it has because you can watch our stream, you can check in on our stream, but the Sports Link, a definite fun feature that you got to try out. You can choose 5 squares for the Vikings versus the Ravens, Sunday, November 7th. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. Yep. All you got to do is launch the app and select Sports Link. That Sports Link should be right above your player icon. It's right there. Just select it and you'll see the grid. It's that easy.
Yeah, we had some winners for these e-tip boards this week. We had a classic winner, a new winner, and an underdog winner.
Oh.
So, yeah, we'll get right into it. Our classic winner is Lou Bear with 1,000 points. Lou Bear has been killing these e-tip boards for a while now. So it is not surprising to see Lou Bear getting a couple points there. And then we had Yak2102 with 1,500 points there. Yak2102 just joined up for PGL points not too long ago here. And then we have our underdog winner. It's Jay Ruggs winning 3,000 points. It's Big John. That's Jay Ruggs. Is his username there. So he has been struggling for a little while to get in some points, but apparently he did some extra nice strategying.
Must have been
this week.
Must have been some really good stuff. But good job, Jay Ruggs, Yak2102, and Lou Bear. And now we got a winner.
Yeah, good job to Emmy here because Emmy from Neeson's Gaylord won $27.20 for this Musco. Good job, Emmy.
And now we're getting enrolled into game number 8 of the broadcast. And as we get into game number 8, let's talk about the people that not only won PGL points in the e-tip boards, but have won the most amount of points during our PGL night, as we have over half of our standing already in the 1 million point club, and we are expecting some big time shakeups happening tonight because we have the biggest gaming night of the entire week, Mega Soda game night. You guys are going to be starting to earn PGL points right at 6:40 tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun, but let's talk about those players.
Yep, we got some players here for you guys. In 10th place, it's Fishy24 from Chair Sports Saloon with 894,000 points. 9th place, it's Drumsky from Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points. 8th place, it's Grams from Genius Bar and Grill, 969,000 points. And then in 7th place, it's Sloppy from Malone's Bar and Grill with 986,000 points. 6th place, it's Nixon from VFW Northville with 1,030,000 points. And then in 5th place, it's T-Mac 750 in winners in Sartell with 1,999,000 points. 4th place, it's Forget You D from VFW Austin with 1,150,000 points. Then in 3rd place, it's Brizo from Underground Bar and Grill with 1,157,000 points. Then in 2nd place, it's SpongeBob from Eagle St. James with 1,303,000 points. And then in 1st place, it's Devoided from the Roadside with 1,486,000 points.
Ooh, good job, Devoided, just accumulating those points quickly. But also, I'm going to be watching out for Sloppy tonight. It has 986,000 points. Could easily get into that 1 million point club as they are creeping towards it. But all these players are getting really close to that 1 million point club, as just one player, Fishy24, has 800,000 points. And so I think it's all very doable. It's all going to be a lot of fun. But also, I'm watching out for this race between Forget You D and Brizo. I mean, only 7,000 points separating those two. Okay, so my question is, do you think that Sloppy gets into the 1 million point club tonight?
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
I think that...
Or is it going to take both nights, Wednesday and Tuesday night?
Well, I think that if Sloppy comes out, he takes one night. He takes one night. He's in. If I see him out there, Sloppy's in.
Okay.
I think that if Sloppy does not come out tonight, he'll come out for the next night.
And he'll be in. So
And he'll be in.
So you're saying guaranteed when we come in on Thursday, he is going to be in the 1 million point club. There's your hot take from Big Ben.
We'll see if it comes true, but I have faith in Sloppy. Sloppy, even though his name is Sloppy, he's usually not sloppy when it comes to his ability to get PGL
Well,
points.
you know what? I'm gonna look at your bluff and I'm gonna call you on it. I'm pushing all my chips into the middle of the table and saying Sloppy, he's getting there tonight. We're coming into the studio tomorrow and Sloppy's gonna be in that 1 million point club because I'm just predicting already. I don't know if he's gonna be here, but I'm predicting he's gonna be here winning some PGL points and trying to get his standings nice and high up there as he's so close to that 1 million point club. But I'm also wondering what your thoughts on who's going to come out on top between Forget You D and Bryzo, a top-tier players, just 7,000 points apart from each other. And they've been going back and forth at it all season long.
Oh, I've been seeing Bryzo playing out there a whole lot
Ooh.
lately. I think that Bryzo is coming in to this PGL night looking to get some points because I've been seeing Bryzo out there. I know that he's a high riser. So, you know, I think the real question is SpongeBob sitting comfortably enough to keep Bryzo away?
Oh, that is some big words, but I'm going to say Forget You D is going to pass him. Forget You D, he's a big-time player. 2 seasons in a row. In Season 8 and in Season 9, he was in the top 10 in 2 different standings, which is something that is really, really hard to do. He is finally focused in on one standings, being the PGL standings, and I don't think he's going to settle for just 4th place. He wants to be in that top 3, and he's competing for that top 3, and so my prediction, Forget You D passes up Bryzo today. But let's head to the location side of things as we keep on talking about all these different things that could happen.
Yeah, in game number 8 here, I believe it's game number 8. Yeah, we have Bull from Gordon Bar Goodhue, you know, surprisingly getting another win with $27.60, not $27,000.
Yeah, I can't wait to go over these Jackpot Hunter standings and talk about all the shakeups that Bull getting all these wins could do. But let's talk about the locations. Leo's Bar in Newmarket fell out of our standings just last Sunday, and the new location is Beck's Pub in Becker, who now has 3,050,000 points. Then in 9th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord, who was able to move from 10th place into 9th place, which meant Leo's Bar in Newmarket got bumped back 2 spots. But they have 3,053,000 points, only 3,000 separating Beck's Pub and Neeson's Gaylord. In 8th place, we got Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro with 3,398,000 points. With 3,420,000 points in 7th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill. They got bumped back a spot. 6th place, Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 3,486,000 points. They got bumped back a spot. And the High Riser bumping those 2 locations back in 5th place. We got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 3,551,000 points. Now let's get into the 4 million point club. 4th place is Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud with 4,069,000 points. But with 4,120,000 points in 3rd place, we got Cabin Bar in Nicolette. 2nd place, it's VFW Northfield with 4,370,000 points. But with 4,503,000 points in 1st place, we got Neighborhood Tavern in Effie, the #1 location in these standings. And they don't have a single player that is in the top 10, and so they've been doing it as a team effort there at Neighborhood Tavern.
Yep, definitely really great stuff for our location standings here. But we also have some crazy news, some wild news to go over here.
Yeah, we do. And we're super excited tonight because we have a game tonight. So it should be a lot of fun. But just last time our Wild hit the ice, it was not our best game as Gabriel Landskog had 2 goals and 2 assists for the Colorado Avalanche in a 4-1 win against our Minnesota Wild at Ball Area on Arena on Saturday. But tonight we have a nice game as we are taking on the Senators, the Ottawa Senators at 7 p.m.
Yeah, we'll see if we can pull a dub against the Senators. I think that we definitely have the better odds. Into this game.
We looked at the betting odds yesterday.
Yeah.
When we were looking at them, and it looked like we were by far the favorites. We have the momentum going into the game. They've lost a lot of really poor games that they have a way worse record than us. So I'm expecting some big time stuff coming from our Wild. And you predicted that they were going to get the over on that because I think it was at 6 points. Was the over under?
It was at 5.5.
Yes, 5.5. And you predicted that there was going to be 6 points or more scored in the game. I predicted that it was going to be just straight 4-0 against those Ottawa Senators. Our Wild were going to win, which meant that it was going to be an under. And so we're excited to see what the results of this game is going to be. But we have a great game that you guys should try out.
Yeah, it's the Minnesota Wild that are teamed up with us, so we have Let's Go Wild. That's our ETAB game, and it is one of our favorites for every Minnesota bar in Minnesota.
It's always ranked in the top 5 ETAB games played, and so definitely go check it out. It's one of our favorites. Definitely a good game to win some good cash in, and then, all ETABs are a good game to win some cash in because, 85% payout. It's good stuff. But we're at 52 balls right here. No, we are moving on to a must-go prize now of $34. And we got a bunch of people 7 balls away. It's Rocket, Lula Finn, Steve Liss, J-Mac, Susie, all big-time players trying to take home this great must-go prize as we continue through the broadcast in this game number 9 of the broadcast.
Yeah, definitely. We're cruising, we're rolling, we're moving things around and moving through, but you know who's also moving to get some wins? It's Bobo from Corner Bar Goodhue getting a $34 must-go there. So nice job, Bobo, rolling in here. Bobo got that in 62 balls. So we're 10 balls away from that major or that minor. But obviously, that stuff usually tends to just be kind of out of the blue. When
Corner Bar and Goodhue's been a hot location, though.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Between Bowl and Bobo, it has been hot.
Yeah.
And not only is it hot right now in this game, but it's been a hot season X for them as they are, I think, in our top 3 in 2 different standings. I don't know. We
can check right now.
Yeah, we can check right now as I think they are top 10 in our...
Let's see.
Not in our PGL standings, I don't think they are. PGL. But in our Twiking standings, they are the number 1 location. And then in our Jackpot Hunter standings, I think they're the number 2 or number 3 location.
They're number 5 location.
They're the number 5 location. Okay, so they're top 5 in 2 different standings. That is something that is really impressive. So good job, Corner Bar and Goodhue. But also, make sure you guys check out the good job that our tech staff has been working on. And they're going to be getting out to you guys really soon. And that is Prime Time Bets, where we match up PGL locations, players with handicaps, a lot of bracket rights. You don't want to miss out on it because it's going to be so much fun. We're going to be betting on it, taking our bets, seeing who's going to win on those PGL nights. And I just think it's going to be, you guys will have a lot of fun with it when it finally gets to your Player Connect app.
Yeah, for sure. I know I'm going to because, us broadcasters can actually get in on this this bragging rights action because we can do some matchups as well. And speaking of bragging rights, if you catch a couple of big fish, it does give you bragging rights. So we're going to go over this fishing report for you guys so that you can have some bragging rights with your buddies about the large fish you catch. Because this Outdoor Weekly is always giving us these great tips here. This is for Leech Lake Classic Lake,
Classic Leech Lake.
Classic Leech Lake, where there are no leeches. Actually, there are leeches. They just are normal amount.
The average amount of leeches are in Leech Lake.
So if you're wondering, Leech Lake does not have an enormous amount of leeches, but it's just very average for amount. But yes, the fishing has been good up here on Leech Lake. The muskie bite has been great. They are very active. Bucktails are the best to start with. Walleye fishing has been great. Pitching jigs and minnows or leeches into the shallow weeds have been working for eating size fish. Trolling deeper breaks have been working for big ones. Panfish and perch are also biting. And this was released on October 29th, 2021. So, yeah, if you're wondering if it came out last year, I don't know why I had to mention the date, but yeah, it did. It came out this year.
It came out this year.
This October 29th.
Yes. Awesome stuff. Yeah, definitely go check out fishing over at Leech Lake. I hear it's been good. Some good catches. I mean, Trolling the Deepers break says they've been catching some big ones doing it, and I don't hear that from a lot of the fishing reports, and so that is awesome. Head over to Leech Lake to see if you can get one of those big ones. But we are now 30 balls dropped in this game number 10 of the broadcast. I'm just saying because I said it, lucky game number 10. And we got people 15 balls away. Brenda, Bunny, and Emmy all trying to take home one of these great prizes. But if you do win one of these great prizes, make sure you guys send in a photo to us. We love those player picks, especially if you win a jackpot. Hold that jackpot message up, show us your happy face, and snap that photo. You can then send us pictures of you playing with your friends, your favorite bartenders. You don't have to win just jackpots to send in photos. We just want to see you guys having fun playing Pilot games. And if you share those pictures, you can share them on Facebook by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com, or you can just post them on any of your social medias and hashtag it Pilot Games.
Yeah, definitely. We'd love to see your guys' player picks. So,
yeah, definitely one of the better things that we like out of the broadcast. I mean, whenever we get into that enrolling screen, I love looking right over to the left of me, and there's always some great player picks right
seeing
there.
That hashtag Pilot Games and those photos is great. But you know what is also great is, I guess not lately, but I wish was great, is our Vikings.
Yes, our Vikings. I mean, they've had a decent season as they are right now 3-4 on the season, but we got a winner, and it's Yags over at Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud, taking home that $33.40 Musco prize. Good job. Yags. Now we're getting enrolled into game number 11 of the broadcast. Yes, already into game number 11. And we're about to talk about some Viking news. Oh, wait, we hopped right back into the game thing.
Oh, we're going to go into a little bit of a blue screen for you guys, but we'll stick with you because we're going over some Viking news, so you'll hear our beautiful voices throughout this time. Oh, and we're back, so not very long. It wasn't that scary, but yeah.
No, I was a little scared.
It wasn't too scary, unless you're Ian. If you're Ian, then it is very scary. But
I was freaking out over here, guys.
Sunday, November 7th. The Vikings are facing off versus the Ravens.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be some big-time stuff. All I know is that in real life, if a Viking faced off with a Raven, the Viking would win 10 times out of 10 times.
Oh, yeah? Have you ever seen a vicious Raven? I mean, the Viking's not going to be able to touch the Raven. The Raven's just going to peck his eyes out, and as soon as his eyes are out, it's easy win for the Raven.
Vikings have bow and arrows.
Oh, yeah? Have you ever tried to shoot a bird with a bow and arrow? It's impossible, especially a raven. Ravens are so agile.
Okay, well,
you heard it here, folks. My prediction, a Raven would be a physical Viking.
Now, for actual football teams.
Now, the actual football teams, I think the Vikings for sure could pull off.
They could win. It's going to be a tough one anyways. I mean, I don't know where the betting would be for it of me, like, saying Vikings or Ravens, like, for sure winning. It's going to be one of those games. I mean, it was a lot like the Cowboys game where, I mean, I thought for sure our Vikings had a chance at winning, and we really did have a good chance at winning throughout the entire game, but we just ended up having it slip right out of our hands. The Vikings-Ravens, I mean, it's again that way where we're like, we have the chance at winning. We just have to play some of our best football, and it's going to be a lot tougher after the news that we got yesterday with that
Daniel Hunter.
Yeah, with Daniel Hunter going out of the season, it was really tough because, I mean, he's one of our top players. He's been our defensive MVP, I thought, this year. And seeing him go out with that shoulder injury just really hurt the prospect of us being that top 5 defense that we know that we can be. But I think we have a lot of D-end depth in there. But let's see. I'll see if there's any articles about it. But we got balls dropping in this game number 11.
Yes. Game number 11 here. I'll make sure that we are. Yes, it's game number 11. We have some people out here, milling about. We got Sweetie Pie, Kevin back, Teddy 2.
Sweetie Pie.
Yeah, Sweetie Pie.
A bunch of big time players.
Yeah.
But I found an article, and it's 6 players the Vikings can acquire to replace Daniel Hunter.
Oh,
yeah. So some big time stuff.
We'll never be able to replace him in our hearts, though.
No, never will. But Emmanuel Ujuba from the Miami Dolphins is one of those trade candidates. Getting a pass rusher through trade can be a difficult task. The most talented and productive players will likely require a lot of trade capital, whether it's a player or draft pick, to acquire. According to the Sporting News, the Dolphins may have one interesting player available, and that is Emmanuel Ujuba. The amazing nickname, the Nigerian Nightmare, and earned the
that moniker
by racking up 29.5 sacks in 74 games played. This season, he already has 2.5 sacks for the Dolphins, as well as 5 pass defenses. Ujuba would likely only be a 1-year rental for Minnesota in a contract year. He will likely be looking to cash in on 2022 contract and could push Minnesota out of the running for his services in past the 2021 season. I think, that would be a great replacement for him. We're already on a 1-year deal with Daniel Hunter, and so getting another DN on a 1-year deal, I think, works out perfect.
You know what is crazy? Is that Louis Dumps was the last name that I mentioned. And Louis Dumps from Leonard's in Coon Rapids just won $33.20.
Hey, good job, Louis Dumps.
Yeah, nice job. With your morning or your daily constitution there, getting in that $33.20.
Oh, yeah, and now we're getting rolled into game number 12 because it's a hump game on a Tuesday. Nothing bigger than a hump game on a Tuesday. And we're going to keep on talking about Vikings players that can make big impacts in this upcoming season. In this season that we're currently in right now. And that is, we could sign Vic Beasley, who is a free agent. Being able to sign a player rather than trade for one would be beneficial for the Minnesota Vikings. However, it is a bit confusing why Vic Beasley is still out there without a roster spot on an NFL team. Only 29 years old, Vic Beasley is best known for his time with the Atlanta Falcons. He was a breakout season in 2016 and had a career-high 15.5 sacks and 6 forced fumbles, earning himself first-team All-Pro honors and a Pro Bowl nod. Vic Beasley has accumulated 37.5 sacks in 88 games played, but has been quiet since his 2019 NFL season. His time with the Titans and Raiders is largely forgettable and is an opportunity for him to get a fresh start with a new team that could be very appealing. Yeah, I definitely like that. Getting a guy like that would be huge for us. A free agent just gets even better. Well, this next trade candidate is definitely not going to be traded to us because it's Melvin Ingram, and he just got traded to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
and so we're definitely not getting Melvin Ingram, and so we'll be moving on from that one. Derek Barnett, the Philadelphia Eagles, another one. Situation surrounding Derek Barnett is an interesting one. Whether the Eagles changed their approach defensively or a new scheme that didn't quite fit too well with the former 14 overall selection in 2017 draft, he has just not worked. He had 19.5 sacks in his first 4 years with the Eagles, and he's just fallen off since. If he heads over to Minnesota's 4-3 scheme, that is a much better fit for him, as he used to play in that scheme for the University of Tennessee as a pass rusher, and I think he would thrive in Mike Zimmer's defense. I definitely agree with that one. I like that. And our final one is trade with the Cleveland Browns for Fidi Ojuba.
Wasn't it Jubo?
Yes, if the Minnesota Vikings want to bring in someone who can immediate plug into the defense and see results, trading for him would be a very good acquisition. Starting 15 games for the Minnesota Vikings, playing a total of 32 contests for Minnesota during his time. He had 10 sacks and to go with 58 combined tackles, 2 fumble recoveries, and 1 forced fumble, and 1 defensive score. He went over to the Cleveland Browns and hasn't been good in that style of defense. And so maybe trading for him for very little, we could be able to get him and be automatically putting him in there. He's already going to be paired up with Everson Griffin, which he's done before. And so they'll be working and playing together just like they used to, and I think that would be a great addition to our team as well. I mean, my favorites right now from that list that we just went over is I like that pickup of picking up Ujuba, but also going after Derek Barnett would be a good pickup as well.
Yeah, definitely a lot of great pickups to help us fill in Daniel Hunter's missing location there.
Yeah, just not having him on the field is going to be a huge hurt to our defense.
It's a little rough.
But yeah, I mean, he's our main pass rusher, but I think we can overcome it. We have a very talented team still as a whole, and I think the defense is still ultra talented. We just need to get some guys healthy, get some guys right, so then we can play to the top of our capabilities. Yeah. But if you guys want to send some luck over to our Vikings, play the E-Tag game, Vikings victory, pick a letter in the skull bonus, and win big prizes.
Yeah, definitely. If you guys are performing well in the Vikings victory, I think that the Vikings may just get a victory. So.
Oh, yeah, and we got a winner in this game right here, and it's Dolly's mom over at North Star Tavern in Bloomington, taking home $40.40 on that 62-ball Musco coverall. And we're going to be taking a break for game number 13 of the broadcast. We'll be back for game number 14, so have fun with that one.
Point Club. We got to dive into the 200,000 point club. In second place, it's Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee with 246,000 points. But that's not the only club we got. We got another club. It's 300,000 point club with 318,000 points over at the Corner Bar in Goodhue. It's not Lucky, our #1 player in the state of Minnesota.
That's some top tier players, but we also got some top tier locations going at it. In 10th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 205,000 points, with 217,000 points. In 9th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood. 8th place, it is the reigning champs, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 229,000 points. With 252,000 points in 7th place, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven. 6th place, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 274,000 points. With 279,000 points in 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center. 4th place, American Legion Fridley with 298,000 points. Now, it's time for the 300,000 point club, because in 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge in Mapleview with 359,000 points. But now we skip over the 400,000 point club and dive right into the 500,000 point club. As 2nd place, we now have VFW Spring Lake Park with 523,000 points. Longtime 1st place holders now getting passed up by this #1 location, Corner Bar in Goodhue, with 534,000 points.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's been an amazing, it's been a record-setting season already here in 2021 season 10. it's been a fast, furious, and a fun one. So listen, from 12 to 1, we jump into the Twiking Zone 7 days a week. We broadcast it live Monday through Friday. You're going to want to be around for all the Twiking Zone action. Hey guys, well, we have had a great PGL season so far in Season 10.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and let's just hop right into these player standings. In 10th place, we got Fishy24 at Sherry Sports Saloon, 894,000 points. With 930,000 points, though, in 9th place, we got Drumski at the Underground Bar and Grill. Now let's head on over to Gino's Bar and Grill, because it's Gramps playing there with 969,000 points, currently in 8th place. 7th place, we're heading to another bar and grill, and it's Malone's Bar and Grill, and it's Sloppy who plays there with 986,000 points. Now we're getting into the 1 million point players. In 6th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville with 1,030,000 points. With 1,099,000 points. In 5th place, we got T-Mac 750 at Winners in Sartell. 4th place, it's Forget You D at VFW Austin with 1,150,000 points. With 1,157,000 points. In 3rd place, we got High Rising Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. 2nd place, it's our favorite pilot player under the sea. It's SpongeBob at Eagle St. James with 1,303,000 points. But with 1,486,000 points, the number 1 player in the entire state of Minnesota is Devoided at the roadside.
Yeah, nicely done by all those players. Look for Sloppy to possibly get into the 1 million point club this week. That's a big move that can happen. And another big move that happened was knocking out long time in our top 10. Leo's Bar Newmarket, they're out. Who's in? Well, Beck's Pub in Becker back into the top 10, sitting in 10th place now with 3,050,000 points. With 3,053,000 points, yeah, that's right, it is super tight. It's Neeson's Gaylord moving up from 10th place into 9th. Ooh. Yep, in 8th place, we got Root River Saloon in Lanesboro with 3,398,000 points. But with 3,420,000 points over in Mankato, it's the Underground Bar and Grill in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 3,486,000 points. But with 3,551,000 points over in St. Cloud, it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill. Last week, jumping from 7th place all the way up to 5th. Look for more big moves out of Howie's. But then we're going to jump out of the 3 million point club and get into the 4 million point club on these locations. In 4th place, we got Moose Lodge Wait Park over in St. Cloud. They got 4,069,000 points. But with 4,120,000 points over Nicolette, it's Cabin Bar now sitting in 3rd place. In 2nd place, we've got VFW Northfield with 4,370,000 points. But with 4,503,000 points over in Effie, it's Neighborhood Tavern, our number 1 location in the state of Minnesota.
Oh yeah, well, make sure you guys are coming out to all 3 of our PGL nights. We got Mega Soda Game Night. That's at 6:40 every Tuesday. Twins Wednesday, that runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. And then Vikings Game Day, that comes to you guys 30 minutes before every single Vikings game.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library.
Hey guys, and we are getting into this game of Jackpot Hunter. We're in game number 13 14 of the broadcast. In game number 13, we had a winner, and it was Otter over at Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids, taking home a must-go prize of $44.60. But we continue to grow these jackpots as we have a major sitting at $20,559, a minor jackpot sitting at $1,703. You can win those both in 52 balls or less. But we are halfway through our games, and that minor is already at $1,700. I'm expecting it to be over $2,000 by the time we are done with all these games. And so it's going to be clicking up to 54 balls if you guys aren't able to win it in 52 balls or less. And so I'm excited. We'll see if we can get this one now. Keep on playing, and we got a $50 must-go prize on this one. So we know we got people going after it.
Yeah, we have people coming out to hunt down these jackpots. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people up on this board right now. A lot of famous players, a lot of cool guys, cool cats and kittens out there.
Yeah, and lots of people that are in our top 10 of our Jackpot Hunter standings.
Exactly, and so we'll go right into our Jackpot Hunter standings right now with down to 10, Lula Finn from American Legion Jackpot with 19,000 points. And then we're jumping into our 6th place spot because our 6th place spot still has that 4-way tie with Pee-wee from TJ's Tavern on off sale, a player from Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, Wolstein from Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, and Joni from Bleachers, all at 20,000 points. And then in 5th place, it's Jim Rocks from American Legion Stillwater with 21,000 points. Then in 4th place, it's Curtis J with Country Lounge, 22,000 points. And then we've been seeing a lot of this person out right now.
Yeah, we have.
It's Bowl in 3rd place from Corner Bar Glenview, 26,000 points. And yeah, they're the 3rd person to join that 25K club there.
Yeah, starting to close that gap between them and the number 2 player.
Yeah, and number 2, it's one away from American Legion Rice with only 28,000 points. I say only because I'm comparing him to Bull right now because that's only a 2,000 point difference, and Bull has been killing it lately.
Yeah, I mean, Bull has to, Curtis, if you could get to us in a little bit, how many times Bull has won during this broadcast so that we can get a general guess of where his points are going to end up being, because he has definitely got enough points to catch up to one away so far these games.
Yeah, so we'll see if Bull can do it, but the jump between one away and Yags 370 in the 1st place spot is a little bit higher of a jump because Yags 370 in 1st place is sitting at 38,000 points. Yags is from Riverboat Depot there, but yeah, that's a 10,000 point lead for the Yags. We'll see if Bowl can actually close that gap a little bit between Yags as well.
But we got a winner, and it's JD Men KE 99 over at Spotlight Bar and Grill in Holly, taking home that $50 must-go prize in just 59 balls. So that means he was only 7 balls away on that one. We'll see if we can get it out to him on this one. But good job, JK Men KE. Yes, good job. And now we're getting enrolled into game number 15 of the broadcast.
Wow.
Yeah, already in game number 15. Surprised that Bull didn't get a win on that one.
Yeah, I know, because Bull is at 4 wins for this show.
Wow, so that means
Curtis checking in.
That means if it stays solid, I know it's a couple splits, so I don't know exactly how the points work on splits. But if it's a solid 1,000 points each must go he won, he would be at 30,000 Jackpot Hunter points, which would put him above one away. Unless one away gets some wins, we may be seeing a big shakeup with Bull passing up, getting into that 1st place spot.
Yeah, we'll see if Bull can do it by tomorrow. We'll have that information tomorrow. So
definitely come to Cup of Joe with Jordy tomorrow as we check out all of those shakeups. But let's head into the location side of these things. In 10th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 32,000 points, a top tier location. 9th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood with 34,000 points. With 35,000 points in 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. That's the Season 8 champions. 7th place, it's Municipal Liquor Store Akeley with 41,000 points. With 46,000 points in 6th place, we got American Legion Shakopee. and they are the final location outside the 50,000 point club, because the number 5 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 54,000 points, really dominating these standings, getting into that 50,000 point club. But I'm going to be watching out for American Legion Shakopee, as they only need 4,000 points to get into that 50,000 point club. But in 4th place with 58,000 points, just 4,000 points ahead of Corner Bar in Goodhue, it's American Legion Rice, getting knocked out of the double tie that they had with the number 3 player. And the number 3 location is Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 59,000 points. But with 66,000 points in 2nd place, we got Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids. But the number 1 location is closing in on the 75,000 point club, currently has 71,000 points, is Country Lounge in St. Paul.
Yeah, definitely great stuff for those location standings. We've been killing it with that stuff. Corner Bar Goodhue in that top 5 for both the Twiking Zone
and the Jackpot Hunter. Super impressive stuff by them. Only seen a few players be able to pull off that feat, like Forget You D, and I think Sarah Honey was able to do it last season. Sarah Honey, surprisingly, is not in any of our standings this season so far.
Wow.
Yeah, big time player that has been taking this season back. Maybe relaxing, chillaxing, resting on her laurels or whatever it is.
Laurels?
Laurels.
Yeah, definitely. Me being a more green around the gills for broadcasting, have not seen much from.
Yeah, I mean, she's a constant. I mean, she's won. She's a season 7 PGL champ. I may be wrong with that, but I know she's won a couple seasons. Just a big time player that's always playing. Been surprising not seeing her. But let's talk about some people that we're definitely not surprised to see them on this list. The celebrity birthdays.
Yeah, in 1734, we're starting off with Daniel Boone, frontiersman and explorer. I mean, he's part of the U.S. Hall of Fame in 1915. I didn't even know we had a U.S. Hall of Fame until I read that. During one of the previous broadcasts.
So, like, there's a Hall of Fame for just people who are just, like, really good at being a U.S. citizen?
Apparently. Or just doing great things. And
for great America.
Yeah.
For great Americans.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That is awesome. I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so the classifications of honorees is
authors and editors. These are the first 50 names were required to include representatives of a majority of 15 classes. So
okay, so authors, editors, businessmen, inventors, missionaries and explorers, philanthropists and reformers, clergymen and theologians, scientists, engineers, and architects. But we got a winner here.
Yeah, it's G-Balls from Woody's Bar and Grill in Bayport. Nice job, G-Balls, getting $54. Yeah, we're really picking up on this jackpot hunting down, you know?
Oh, yeah, because we definitely want to win that one. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that there was a U.S. Hall of Fame either. Well, the more you know. Happy birthday, Daniel Boone, one of those people in the U.S. Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Born in 1755, we got Mary
Mary Antoinette, Queen of France, who allegedly uttered the phrase, "Let them eat cake." Yeah, and that was a pretty unfortunate time because she did not live long after she muttered that phrase. Yeah.
Really? What? I don't.
Oh, do you not know about like the French Revolution and?
Oh yes, yeah, I do.
Yeah, there was a lot of commoners who were very mad at them for holding out, just a little bit of food.
Yeah. Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah, and so shortly after when she said, "Let them eat cake," they kind of raided the whole place and murdered a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely not a
wealthy people.
Definitely a crazy time back then. But happy birthday, Marie Antoinette. I don't even know how to say the name. Born in 1755.
Yeah. Yeah, not so brutal. The next one, it's 1795. It's James Polk from our 11th U.S. president from 1854 or 1845 to 1849. Wow, yeah.
Yeah. The next celebrity birthday is actually the 29th U.S. president. And
this one is also unfortunate as well.
Yeah, definitely an unfortunate circumstance. He was born in 1865. Warren G. Harding. He died from a heart attack while in office. He was the president from 1921 to 1923.
Yep. So happy birthday to Warren
Really
G. Harding.
unfortunate.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate. But hey, I mean, it's kind of like, dying on the field. So I guess in Warren G. Harding's case, he died a president. So hey, not still bad, but not that bad. I don't know. That prize pretty offensive. But 1913, it's Burt Lancaster, actor. He did Apartment from Here to Eternity, Elmer Gantry.
Yeah, great actor. Let's see if we can recognize him by his face, because that usually tends to be the case for me, is I don't know the person at all until I see the face, and then I'm like, oh, I've seen him in a bunch of different things, and he is definitely not one of those guys. He was in Field of Dreams.
I'm guessing he was pretty old at that time.
Yes, because that was in 1989 when Field of Dreams was, and most of his movies are from the 1960s. But definitely another big piece of work that he was in, Field of Dreams. Happy birthday, Burt Lancaster, and I think Big John might.
We're actually enrolled into our game number 16 on the broadcast, which I'm pretty sure is one of our Lucky 4 games.
That is one of our Lucky 4 games, because it was, no, it was 6 and 15.
It was 6 and 15.
That's what it was.
So actually, we had some extra luck going out to G-Balls on that last game. So G-Balls, you have a little bit of extra luck until the end of our Jackpot Hunter standings here, our Jackpot Hunter here. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's keep on with this celebrity birthday list.
Yeah.
Born in 1920, we got Anne Ruthford, actress, did Gone with the Wind and Whistling in the Dark.
Yeah, definitely a famous actor there. In 1938, we have Pat Buchanan, journalist, presidential candidate. Pat Buchanan, definitely one of those, definitely a celebrity.
Yeah, born in 1942, we got Stephanie Powers, was an actress, did Girl from U.N.C.L.E. and Heart to Heart.
Yep, and then 1945, we have Larry Little. Before I go on about that,
we got E-Train over at Lake Bar and Grill in Lake Crystal, taking home $55 on that 58 ball Musco prize. That means they were only 6 balls away from being able to take home both of these jackpots. Super close, E-Train.
Yep. Larry Little was an NFL Hall of Fame guard, 5-time Pro Bowl, and 2-time Super Bowl champ.
Oh, you win 2 Super Bowls, you get your name etched into the Hall of Fame. That is some super impressive stuff. Looks like he was a Miami Dolphins lineman, but I wouldn't be guessing that's where he won his Super Bowls at. He went to the San Diego Chargers as an undrafted free agent.
Wow.
In 1967. Always love those players that went from an undrafted guy to going over, getting his name etched in Canton.
Yeah, I mean he got 5. He's a 5-time Pro Bowl player as well. So being undrafted and going on to be a 5-time Pro Bowl player,
Hall of Fame,
as well as being a 2-time Pro Bowl champion, Hall of Fame guard. That is crazy stuff. I mean, I find it the best part about the whole thing is that his name is Larry Little, and he is not a little man.
No, Larry Little went very much against his name as
just looking at the photo of him, I can tell he is not little. I mean, he's 6'1". Let's see if we can get a weight year. I was hoping that maybe when you put in size, it would give height and weight, but he was 265 pounds, and I'm going to take a guess and say that that was a lot of muscle. So, I mean, just a meat muscle man.
Well, you also got to think when he was playing was in the 1960s, early 1970s.
Yeah, so at that time, sizes were a little bit smaller than they are today.
Oh, yeah.
But
dudes are ridiculous nowadays.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
they're
I mean-
6'6", 400 pounds and run like 4.8. It's ridiculous. But then, I mean, huge guy, Larry Little, super good guard. But our next celebrity birthday, born in 1958, we got Willie Mcgee, MLB outfielder. He's a 4-time All-Star and was a National League MVP.
yeah, and not to get off track, but I thought it was kind of funny is that earlier when Jay Higgs was talking about Larry Little, he accidentally said NFL Hall of Fame point guard.
That's funny.
And so then I was like, I'm not sure, that he might be a little large for a point guard, John. And he was
6'1", 200. Maybe a Zion Williamson point guard. Just a huge mammoth of a man. But yeah, Willie Mcgee, I just looked him up. He's a professional baseball coach and former outfielder who played in the major leagues for 4 teams over 18 seasons. He played for the St. Louis Cardinals for a majority of his career. That's where I see a lot of his pictures from. But he also played, here, I'll get that up in just a second. He, played for the St. Louis Cardinals, but that is the only one I can find right now. But he also played for the Boston Red Sox, San Francisco Giants, and Oakland Athletics.
Yeah, definitely a for sure very good MLB outfielder there. But we also have 1964 Kevin Gogan, NFL guard, 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Pro Bowl champ. I mean, similar stats to Larry Little there.
Yeah.
Just 1-time last Pro Bowl champ, but definitely still a very good guard there.
This guy was a little bit bigger, 6'7", 311 pounds, just to show off the size difference. And he was on multiple different teams as a really, really good player.
Yeah.
He played for the San Diego Chargers, Miami Dolphins, and San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
He also was for the Cowboys for a little bit as well. And I'm not sure everywhere he jumped around to. I got it. Dallas Cowboys, Los Angeles and Oakland Raiders, San Francisco 49ers, Miami Dolphins, and San Diego Chargers.
I mean, what a mammoth of a man right
6'7".
6'7", 311 pounds.
Pure muscle, huge. But we got a winner, getting the double win on this broadcast.
Yeah. It's Emmy from Neeson's Gaylord getting $52.
Wow, one ball away. One ball away from taking all those jackpots home. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is, we're so close to taking home over $22,000. Oh my goodness, Emmy, you gotta get enrolled into this next one because that was so close to taking home those 2 jackpots.
Wow, I mean, you have the luck on your side right now because you were 1 ball away. Just get in there, get that jackpot.
I'm rooting for you. We're getting enrolled into game number 18, which means you guys only have like 6 more chances at these games. And so get enrolled, press play, because we only have, a few more games before this minor clicks up to 54 balls or less, because it's at $1,970. It gets over $2,000. It's going to be the very next game. It's going to click up to 54 balls. And so I'm expecting it to happen either next game or the game after that. That's going to be clicking up in ball count. So get enrolled, press play while we still have a chance of getting the double jackpot in 52 balls.
Yeah, we'll see how things end up, but we don't have to see how things end up for some of these guys. I don't know why I said that. But we'll keep going with these celebrity birthdays. 1966, it's David Schwimmer, actor. He did Friends and did Madagascar. He was the giraffe in Madagascar. David Schwimmer.
Oh, yes, he was. And
Yeah.
he played that big role in Friends as well. In Friends, he was why am I blanking? He was Ross. He was Ross on Friends.
Yep. As you can tell, me and Ian aren't the biggest fans of Friends.
I haven't watched Friends as a whole. I've watched Friends randomly with other people, just because a lot of people are really big fans of Friends, and so I like it. But definitely hasn't been one of those shows that I've ever binged through and watched the entire thing. It's on my bucket list though of ones that I should watch.
Yeah.
Because there's a few of those shows that I'm I need to watch. I just haven't gotten around to it. Friends, definitely one of those. But happy birthday, David Schwimmer. He had a big career after Friends. I mean, doing the voice on Madagascar, super fun, super big in my childhood. Loved the giraffe in it. I mean, it was hilarious.
Yeah, just one of those classic animated movies, and so many different spin-offs for that one.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, in 1974, we have Nelly, or real name Cornell Haynes Jr.
I've never heard
He's a
Nelly's
rapper.
real name.
Yeah, I have not either, but apparently we have it now. I can't really picture who Nelly is.
He always had the bandage on his face.
Now I know.
He did songs like Just a Dream, Dilemma, Little Bit. He was in movies such as Longest Yard, Nellyville, Dancing with the Stars. I definitely remember him in Longest Yard. He was the really fast guy in Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. The one that he was like Sweet Feet or something they called him, because he was always barefoot when he was playing. Yes, definitely like him as an artist. Super fun personality as well. Next news we got is some Timberwolves news, as we had a rough game on a Monday night, as Karl Anthony Towns scored a season high of 31 points, and Wendell Carter Jr. chipped in with 15 points, 14 rebounds, as the Orlando Magic were able to come from behind and beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 115-97 on Wednesday night.
Yeah, definitely some unfortunate news.
Yeah, definitely not what we want to see out of our Timberwolves after that game. We were expecting some big things against that 1-6 Orlando Magic. Now they are 2-6, and we are now 3-3. But let's check out how our Timberwolves did statistically.
Yeah, it is not one of the games that we should be losing, but
Karl Anthony Towns did have a double-double on the night.
And Anthony Edwards ended up with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. But we couldn't quite. There wasn't a whole lot from other players. I mean, D'Angelo Russell only had 3 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds.
He only played 17 minutes on the game, though, so he wasn't playing a lot for some reason. We need to get his minutes up. Malik Beasley also had an off game after having one of his best games of the season. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, they did what they normally are going to do. I mean, 20 to 25 points, and gave us good stats in the other fits as well.
Yeah, well, we got some winners here. We got D Fits Well, and from Bubba's Bar and Grill in Glenville, and then we have Yag's Crew with Moose Lodge Weight Park in St. Cloud. With $55.60.
Yeah, good job to both those winners winning that $55 must-go prize. And now we're getting enrolled into game number 19 of the broadcast, but we are super sad about that loss against the Magic. But what are you going to do when you got Franz Wagner scoring 28 points? He's a rookie forward. Cole Anthony scoring 31 points. Jalen Suggs, their first-round guard, scoring 15 points. They just had one of their best games of the entire season last night, and our Timberwolves just didn't have that. And so I'm expecting some bigger stuff out of us. We need Jaden McDaniels to step it up. Jared Vanderbilt, he's played 29 minutes for us. We need him to be scoring more, doing more in the offense than just having 10 points and 8 rebounds. I just want to see some more out of our bench players, but I also need to see some more out of our star players like D'Angelo Russell as well.
Yep, definitely. We need to see a little bit of a step up from our Timberwolves here, but we have our next game versus the Clippers Wednesday at 7 p.m. Definitely one to look out for and one to watch.
It should be a good game. I mean, a star-studded Clippers team with Paul George and the Claw, why am I blanking on this? Kawhi Leonard. And so should be really fun to watch. We seem to play better against the good teams, and so we'll see if we can have our guys step up then.
Yeah, maybe it's because we're not putting as much effort into the lower, to the worst teams, but
we've blown a couple leads too. That's been another thing that we've done. We've been getting big leads in the first half, and then we blow them in the second half. I don't know what that means, but I need to be watching some more of these Timberwolves games to get a better feel of this team.
Exactly. I'll try and catch some more games, especially on Wednesday here. So tomorrow I'll try to catch this Clippers game, especially that will probably give us a good gauge on how they like to play, especially against good teams at least.
Oh, for sure. I want to see what they are against a good team, but I want to see this great game. We play a great game from 12 to 1 every single day, and that's Vikings bingo, and that gives you points towards the Twiking zone. And so we're super excited to see all the shakeups that can happen over this next week, as there's a lot of big-time players competing in the Twiking zone.
Yeah, so we'll quickly go over these Twiking zone standings again here. With 10th place, it's Loser Day from VFW Spring Lake Park. 9th place, it's Kick It.
You could say the points in this time around.
Oh,
we're not in a rush this time.
all right.
Last time we were on a rush and we said we skipped the points, but I'm fine with going over the points this time.
All right, you guys are getting the double point action for these standings, as I like to call them. 10th place, it's Loser Day from VFW Spring Lake Park with 128,000 points. 9th place, it's Kick It from Bleachers, 142,000 points. 8th place, it's Puts from Lucky's Tavern with 149,000 points. 7th place, it's Joni from VFW North St. Paul with 166,000 points. Then in 6th place, it's Nan from Quickies Bar South Haven, 170,000 points. Then in 5th place, it's Scrub Eye from American Legion Friendly, 181,000 points. Then in 4th place, it's the Bingo Queen, Elsa from Titan Sports Saloon, 189,000 points. Then in 3rd place, it's SNS from Willie's McCoy of Andover with 197,000 points. And then we jump into our 200,000 point club with Lucky Tim in 2nd place, American Legion Shakopee with 246,000 points. Then we jump out of our 200,000 point club into the 300,000 point club because we're moving on to Not Lucky in 1st place from Corner Bar Go to 318,000 points.
Now to the location side of things, in 10th place, it's Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent with 205,000 points. With 217,000 points in 9th place, we have Bleachers in Maplewood. 8th place, it's the reigning champions themselves, the Titans of the Twiking Zone. It's Titan Sports Salute in Oakdale with 237,000 points. 3rd place, Corky's Bar South Haven with 254,000 points. A big-time location. Always plugging up the... I don't even know. I was going to try to make a cork joke, but I couldn't. But we got a winner here.
It's from SGT Peppers in Oakdale. Yeah, $55.20.
Yeah, good Musco on that one. And we're heading into a game number 20. But I'm going to continue through these standings. In 6th place, we got Corky's, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 276,000 points. 5th place, it's Lakefront Bar in La Center with 279,000 points. Now, let's head into the 300,000 300,000 point club.
Wow.
Yes, the newcomer to the 300,000 point club in 4th place, it's American Legion Fridley with 301,000 points. But with 359,000 points in 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge 2. 2nd place, VFW Spring Lake Park with 525,000 points. That's right, the first player in the 500,000 point club. And the number 1 location, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 534,000 points. Not only the number 1 location in these standings, but also in the top 5 of our Jackpot Hunter standings.
Yeah, definitely crazy stuff for these Jackpot Hunter standings. Corner Bar Goodhue really kicking into gear, and VFW Spring Lake Park also kicking it into gear. I mean, they have such a huge separation between that 3rd place spot that is close to them, because right now there is not a 400,000 point club.
There's no one even close to the 400,000 point club. Like, they have just completely separated from the rest of the pack.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much they've been able to accumulate these points. I don't know if anybody can catch these guys. I don't like to say for sure, because, I mean, crazy things are always happening in the Twiking zone, but it's going to be a tough task for anybody.
Yeah, I mean, just a whole lot of players and a whole lot of points coming to those locations. But we have a weird Minnesota fact to hit with you guys, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Minnesota has 1 recreational boat per every 6 people. That's 909,528 boats there. So, yeah, more than the population of South Dakota and North Dakota.
Wow. That is super interesting. That is a weird fact. I guess that is a lot of boats that are over there in Minnesota. It makes sense since it is the land of 15,000 lakes. But, I mean, that is insane. 909,528 boats in Minnesota. That's 1 per 6 people.
Yeah.
We'd have a boat.
Yeah. Our family of 6 people would have a boat.
Boom.
So,
statistically in Minnesota. So I wish I was living in Minnesota, I guess. But that's more than
I'm not sure that they would just hand us a boat, but yeah,
most likely
we would have bought a boat by then.
Exactly. Definitely some good stuff right there. That is insane. I can't believe that 1 out of every 6 people have a boat in Minnesota.
Yeah, that is a lot of people run around with boats. And maybe they count, like, you have like
a paddle boat.
Yeah, they count like a paddle boat, or like even like a kayak. They're like, yeah, that's a boat right there.
That's a recreational boat.
That's a recreational boat. Put it on there, even though it's like totally not.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that may be the case. Would make more sense in the fact that it's every 6 people in Minnesota have a boat, but definitely awesome stuff. That's, I mean, more than the population of states they have in boats.
Yeah.
And so super impressive. I mean, it makes sense with all the lakes that are there, but it's just still a surprising fact.
Yeah.
But we are 37 balls dropped in this game number 20 of the broadcast. Yes, game number 20 of the broadcast. And let's see if we can give out this minor, which is now at 54 balls or less. Some super exciting stuff. But we're going to hop into the standings that you guys are directly affecting right now, and that's the Jackpot Hunter standings. In 10th place, we got Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee with 19,000 points. Really close to getting into that 6th place spot, because they only need 1,000 points to get into the massive tie that is in 6th place between Pee-wee at TJ's On and Off Sale, Player at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, Wolstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Boots, and Joni at Bleachers. They all have 20,000 points in that 6th place spot. 5th place, only 1,000 points ahead of that 6th place spot with 21,000 points, is Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater. With 22,000 points in 4th place, we got Curtis J at Country Lounge. But before I get into this top 3, we got a winner.
It's Dan D from Eagles Owatonna there, getting $62.80.
Or it could be D&D.
D&D. That probably makes more sense, but I kind of also like that if it was Dan D.
I like it as well. So good job of D&D over at Eagles Owatonna. 7 balls away from taking home 2 jackpots, and even closer to taking home that minor jackpot.
Yeah, very good stuff for them. But yeah, we were just talking about the
Oh,
Jackpot Hunter
they're
standings.
probably talking about Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, D&D.
Yes.
Yeah,
Makes complete sense.
Maybe. Or you could just be D&D. You know, you could just let me have that.
Could just let me have it. But let's get into the top 3 players. In third place, we got Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 26,000 points. They just recently got into that 25,000 point club and have continued to accumulate those points, trying to pass up the big-time player in second place, one away at American Legion Rice, who currently has 28,000 points. But right now, me and Ben, we're predicting that there's going to be a shake-up there, and Bull is going to pass up one away with the big wins that Bull has gotten throughout tonight. But in first place, the untouchable player, because they have 38,000 points. It's going to take a massive effort to be able to catch them, and that's Yags 370 at the Riverboat Depot. He is the reigning champ. He won last season. He's in first place this season, and he's making it tough for anybody to catch him.
I mean, we've seen Yags crew out there, and for some reason, you never see, Yags out there that much until you see him. Like,
oh yeah, and then he wins it like every game.
oh yeah, like he once he comes out, it's like either he's not out or he is, and when he does, he's just like boom win, boom win, boom win. Like
it's craziness. But we just have 50 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 21 of the broadcast, which means we only have 3 games left. So get enrolled, because just 3 chances. Actually, there's 4 chances at this at all these jackpots available. Only 3 chances with us that these jackpots are going to be available.
yes.
So we're trying to give them out right here, but let's hop into the location side of these standings.
Well, the location side, we're starting off with Titan Sports Saloon in 10th place from Oakdale, 32,000 points. Then with 34,000 points in 9th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood. Then in 8th place, it's Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 35,000 points. Then with 41,000 points in 7th place is Municipal Liquor Store and Akeley. In 6th place is American Legion Shakopee with 46,000 points. Almost in that 50,000 point club, fairly close there. But in 5th place, we're jumping into our 50,000 point club with Corner Bar Goodhue with 54,000 points. Then in 4th place, American Legion Rice has that spot unlocked with 58,000 points. And then in 3rd place, taking that 3rd place spot for themselves because they were previously tied with American Legion Rice, it's Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 59,000 points. And then in 2nd place, it's Poppy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 66,000 points. And then in 1st place, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul with 71,000 points.
Yeah, good job, Country Lounge, closing in on that 75,000 point club. Could definitely do so soon. But just to go a little bit back over the Timberwolves team, we're gonna check out the Clippers versus the Timberwolves betting odds.
Oh.
Yeah, just to see what the over-under, what we're thinking is going to be the case. What is the line? What is the spread happening for this next game? And right now, the Clippers are the 11.5 point favorites on this game. So not only are we the underdogs, but for betting purposes, we have 11.5 points to be able to make up and cover that spread.
Yeah. Definitely crazy. I don't think that we're that much worse compared to the Clippers.
We've been playing a lot of good teams tight.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that, honestly, if I was going to bet on anybody, I would bet on that our Minnesota Timberwolves here, especially with that kind of spread that they're giving us.
Oh, so it makes it so much easier for us to cover it. And I think, we lost on 2 missed field goals against the Denver Nuggets, who are a very talented basketball team. I only expect us to play better against the Clippers, and 11.5 points, that's going to be an easy makeup. I'm going Minnesota for betting purposes all day, every day. But for winning purposes, I'm still sticking with Minnesota.
Exactly, because I think that we'll pop off and we could definitely win that game. And
I feel like we have the more offensive options than they do.
But you know who is on offense here? It's Shannon from Carboni's Pizza in White Bear Lake there. Shannon hunting down that $55.80 there. So nice job, Shannon.
Good job, Shannon. And now we're getting enrolled into game number 22 of the broadcast. Only 2 more games left to be able to take home these great prizes. We have a mega jackpot sitting at $100,000. You can win that in 45 balls or less. A major jackpot that is sitting at 52 balls or less, and if you do so, could take home $20,949. That's a big chunk of cash. But then for just 54 balls or less, you can take home $2,191. All really great prizes. But we're going to go to the blue screen really quickly, as it looks like we are struggling to flip over to the enrolling screen. And we should pop up in just no time at all.
We'll stick with you guys until this blue screen is over, and it's already over. So, Ian gets a little nervous. Ian gets a little scared during those blue screens, but I'm sure you guys are fine. But we have a little bit more of the highbrow section of the broadcast, cool stuff.
This day in history. Well, this day in history on November 2nd, Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes, Spruce Goose flies. The Hughes flying boat at one time was the largest aircraft ever built. Is piloted by designer Howard Hughes on its first day and only flight built.
First and only flight.
Oh, its first and only flight built with laminated birch and spruces.
In spruce, hence the nickname Spruce Goose.
That makes sense. The massive wooden aircraft had a wingspan longer than a football field and was designed to carry more than 700 men to battle.
Crazy stuff there. I mean, 700 men to battle with a wooden aircraft that is wings larger than a football field. That is crazy stuff. The Spruce Goose there.
I just looked it up. That is insane. I mean, that is a large plane.
Crazy stuff there. I mean, even just the fact that it's longer than a football field with its wingspan is nuts.
Ridiculous when you put that all into size comparison when you're looking at this Spruce Goose. I mean, is insane. The way it makes boats look, just like where it's landed in the water and then you see a boat pulled up to it. I mean, it makes the giant boat that's probably pulled up to it look minuscule.
Oh, for sure. Very cool stuff. From the Spruce Goose there. But also, we have some cool stuff.
About our Minnesota Vikings. We're going to talk some more about our Minnesota Vikings as we got balls dropping in this final game of the broadcast. But the Vikings news right now has been all about Daniel Hunter. But the Vikings make no moves at the NFL trade deadline. And that was a big news as we talked about some of the trades that could have happened with the events of the past 48 hours or so. It would be a fair question of the Minnesota fans to ask whether they would be buyers or sellers at the NFL trade deadline, which came at 3 p.m. Central Time today. Barring the last-second announcement, the answer appears to be neither, in what turns out to be a pretty anticlimactic day for most of the league. The Vikings have not announced they have either traded or traded away any of their players' draft picks prior to the today's deadline. This shouldn't come to a huge surprise. The NFL trade deadline bears little resemblance to the trade deadline in most of the major sports. Sure, yesterday we saw a huge deal with the Denver Broncos trading star pass rusher Von Miller to the Los Angeles Rams, but deals like that are pretty rare. They're usually just aren't huge difference makers that are made available to trade during the course of the NFL season, again, with rare exception.
We got Harold from Play More Lanes in Montgomery winning that last $55.20 there.
Oh, yeah. So, good job, Harold. And now we're getting enrolled into the final game of the broadcast.
Sorry, not final. I said final $55.20, but I mean, it could be the last one because we probably aren't going to give out $55.20 because we might give out more.
That's what we're hoping for, or maybe a jackpot. That's what we're really hoping for.
Yeah.
As you guys just have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to get enrolled in the final game of this one. And yeah, talking about trade deadline, we didn't make any moves. That means we need to go for a signing player if we want to be able to bring somebody in. Yeah. And we talked about a player that we could sign, the former Titan. I'm blanking on his name now that we don't have it right in front of me.
And he's on free trade.
He's a free agent right now.
Free agent, not free trade. Free agent.
Here, I'll get it up.
We'll get it in a half a second, and
Vic Beasley.
Vic Beasley. Yep. Looking like a beast there.
Yeah, I mean, he played really good for the Atlanta Falcons in 2016. He's a free agent. I think he'd be a great fit for this team. I like it a lot. And so, yeah. We got Tony checking in with us, saying, hey, what's up, Tony? And we just have 1 minute and 20 seconds to get enrolled in this final game. And we got something important we got to go over right now, and that is the charity spotlight. And we are going to go over the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club. Since 1940, the Northeast Lions Club have been dedicated to serving the people of Northeast Minneapolis and St. Anthony Village. They say they are hands-on volunteers and active fundraisers as well, and so definitely check out what the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club does, because they are always helping out the community, and you guys can help out by volunteering or by playing at this specific location that helps out this charity.
Yeah, it's 1029 Bar. That's their location. The tenor is that's in quotation marks because
that must be their nickname. It's the tenor.
That I think that the tenor is a favorite Northeast Minneapolis neighborhood bar located near the intersection of Marshall Street Northeast Marshall Street and Broadway. So,
sounds like an awesome location. I mean, you got a cool location name like the Tenor. That's pretty cool as well. And so definitely head over to the 1029 bar in to support Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club.
For sure. And we're getting enrolled into our final game of Jackpot Hunter $1 cards here. This is game 23 of the broadcast. So we got a $67 must-go here. That major's looking real nice at $21,000, a little over $21,000. And that minor is $2,344 at 54 balls. Definitely looking real hot. So
yeah, it definitely is. I'm going to be keeping my eye out all this entire time but not only do we have these great jackpots right here, we have some great jackpots right when we get off air in the Skull Bingo. There's 3 different jackpots available right when we get off air, but quickly after that, it's the biggest gaming night of the week, Mega Soda Game Night, where you play a lot of PGL games, but you also are going to get another shot at this game right here. So any jackpot that doesn't go out in this final game right here is going to be rolling over to Mega Soda Game Night. So make sure you guys are sticking around, playing Pilot games, and having a lot of fun while you're doing it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it is one of my favorite nights of the week. So.
Oh, it always is. I mean, there's always huge money. The must-goes are massive. The PGL points get huge. I mean, when I say it's the biggest gaming night of the week, I am not joking around. It is a good one. But we are at 45 balls dropped on this. We got 8 people 8 balls away. Some big-time players like Viddy, Jazam, J-Dog, Susie, all trying to take home this great prize that we have available. I mean, and it's multiple prizes now. It used to be just one great prize because they were both 52-ball coveralls. I was like, no, just win both of them. But now you have another shot right here to take home the minor. That means both jackpots are rolling over to Mega Soda Game Night. So that makes things super exciting. Make sure you guys stick around for the next 40 minutes. But we're going to be watching to see who can take home this $67 prize.
Yeah, it's Chris from Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park. Chris getting $67 $100 there. Nice job, Chris.
Yeah, good job, Chris, on that one. And now you guys are going to be getting enrolled into a little bit of Skull Bingo action as you guys get warmed up for Mega Soda game night. But as you guys do that, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
We'll see you guys.
2-8 in Rochester is our charity spotlight of the week.
It's a great one. They got people helping people. The goal of their nonprofit organization from Rochester is to help the Fraternal Order of Eagles uphold and nourish the values of home, family, and community that are so necessary and seems so often ignored and trampled in today's society. Have you ever thought about how much you could change things just by volunteering?
Oh yeah, well, you can do a lot of things by volunteering, by playing Pilot games, by giving your time to your community. And so if you want to head over to this location, you can support Eagles area in Rochester, and all you gotta do is head over to Eagles area in Rochester. They got great deals all week long. They got Monday a 1/3 pound